imagine the world without the UN. There's no other forum that brings the countries together as quickly on such critical issues. It may not be perfect, but it is the only forum available for the large powers of the world to meet on a daily basis, a regular basis. And without that, I think the gap would be significant, and it would be extremely noticeable, and it would lead to further isolationism. So I think the UN is critical for U.S. interests, both at home, and being able to introduce everybody that works to the UN, what a great place the U.S. is in New York City, but also I think for the stability, security, development, growths of the United States. It's an important instrument. It may not be perfect, but there is no substitute. They're once-in-a-lifetime, one-of-a-kind kind of jobs. The jobs in the United Nations, usually you would either have to be elected to them or they would be some sort of an emergency services type job, but they're very unique, and I think that's the reason that the attraction is for me. Speaking from the organization I work for right now, every day we educate 525,000 Palestinian boys and girls. And if we weren't doing that, then this is a whole generation that could possibly grow up without an education. So in that regard, the impact is tremendous. It gets them out of the house, they get to be with children, they get to be in a safe environment, and they get an education that will prepare them for their futures. Like anybody, you hear about the UN on the news. As a child and kind of growing up, I remember at that point the UN was very involved in African causes and things of this nature. And it just always seemed like the only organization that you could work in the world at where you would be working on human rights and humanitarian issues and political issues, and so it was something that's always been there in my lifetime anyway. It's just the variety of the work, the variety of all the issues that come to me each day. Things from, whether teachers should be disciplined in a particular school, to how are we going to recover from a $300 million cut in U.S. funding. So the range of issues is just extremely dispersed. Plus, it's a very interesting environment to live in.